Good morning, race fans. So we have a couple raced out cartoon cars made by Choro-Q. These are both Nissan Silvias. I think they're S15s, the last of the generation of the Silvias. I gotta put these this way. So I just picked these up loose, no packaging or anything like that, but they looked pretty decent. Yeah, okay. So I do love the foreshortening of these things. I mean, look at this thing. It's gotta be like twice as short as it should be. And the wheels don't match. These are the standard 5 spokes by Choro-Q. So it's nice to see all these graphics here. You know, they're tampo printed. They're not decals or anything like that. So these are literal toys meant to be zipped around. They're penny racers. You can put a penny or a coin back here and you'll do a wheelie. So obviously the paint has to be pretty durable because it's going to be running into walls and stuff like that. So decals would not be very durable. Or am I mistaken? No, I think that's a tampo print. Anyways, so you got some grill texture here, black. This is all black painted here. Looks good. The headlights, you know, they're printed on. Again, it's a toy. What is nice is this tiny little black stripe right here in this vent. That's unexpected. And then all these race sponsorships look pretty good. I like the comical printed on wiper blade, and the windshield banner looks alright. Up here we have a whole bunch of Japanese text, which I can't even begin to understand what that would mean. I'm not even sure if I'm holding it correctly. Alright, going to the back, got some red painted on taillights, and then Daishin. I have no idea what that sponsorship is. Didn't even think to look that up. I know Advan is a tire by Yokohama. Anyways, they had Choro-Q had this collection, I guess, of the Grand Touring Championship from 2001, and this is, I guess, the number 81 car, obviously. It just says Advan Silvia. It doesn't say it's an S15. You'll see these little exhaust tips here are molded into the base. The wing is, yeah, it's a separate piece, pretty thick plastic like a Hot Wheels. Again, it's a toy. We are dreamers, alright, whatever that is. And then relatively dark smoked plastic, you know, to try to hide that wind-up motor back there. Alright, no indication of a fuel filler door. Okay, well anyways, it's pretty cool. I like it. I like these super deformed cars. They look very comical. Alright, here's a picture of this one. This number 51 car with the West sponsorship there. And looking at the front end, yeah, a lot of the sponsorship matches up, so pretty good. I'm guessing they modeled after this vehicle we're looking at here. The real car has 6-spoke TE37s, it looks like. This is, at least the color's right. Alright, again, it's the standard size wheels that Choro-Q uses. Okay, so it's very similar stuff here, you know, a banner up here, the wiper blade, all this printing looks pretty nice. Same mold exactly, it seems, just a different paint job. A little side printing on the wing on this one. Yeah, okay, so it's a little racing stripe on the roof. That's pretty nice. Alright, and this one just says C West Razo or Razo Advan Silvia. So I really don't know what any of these sponsors do either. I'm noticing this says 2002. That should probably be the same, yep. So a pretty old collection. Okay, so I'm going to do a wheel swap on one of these guys. I think I'll leave this one alone. But this one, you know, it just has the silver plastic, the wavy silver that you'd find on like an action figure. So I 3D printed my own TE37s with some disc brakes actually. So one screw. Then this tab here. Sometimes these tabs are really tight and they literally have to scrape away some of the plastic. Oh, this one was okay though. You know, let me back up here. Okay, you need some room to work with here. Alright, so the motor has this little tab holding it in place. So I'm just gonna, there we go, pull that and then pull this upwards. And the front of the motor is what's trapping this axle. Here's a production code. Yeah, 02, the 4th month of 2002 was when this model was made. So I'm gonna take off these rubber tires. I'm gonna put them on my new wheels. But as a race car, I'm not gonna use putty. I'm just gonna actually put my wheels on these axles here. So, unfortunately, because it's a toy meant to be durable, it's really hard to pull these wheels off without some tools. So I have these pliers here. I'm gonna hold it this way so I don't ruin the lip of the wheel in case I ever want to switch back. And then I just twist a little bit. Maybe that won't work. It's really hard to do everything through a camera screen. Alright, this side came out. Alright, so I'm learning, just these little 4-inch pliers, I can't create enough tension to keep this smooth axle from spinning. So I pulled out some vice grips, and now I think it won't spin. It is. Alright, so vice grips are the way to go. Okay, so red on the right side, blue on the left side. Grab this tab here in the back. And then I'm going to use a hand screwdriver, not the electric one because it's soft plastic. Okay. So there we go. Let's take a look back at this photograph here. I think that looks better, right? TE37s, and I have some cross-drilled brakes in there. Alright. Let's take a look at some regular 1/64 scale vehicles here. So, the S15 I have here is made by BM Creations, and it's a great model. It has a steering function and adjustable, well, 2 different wheel sets that you can swap out, and you can adjust the ride height of them. So it's really cool, I think, the BM Creations. These wheels are everywhere now. But let's go to the top view here. Yeah, so you can see the foreshortening. It's quite drastic. And also these Choro-Qs are much wider as well. Alright. Well, I'm pretty happy as usual to get these Choro-Qs. Yeah, it's a pretty new part of my collecting here, collecting Choro-Qs. I'm learning quite a lot. This company's been making these things for like 40 years. So there's a whole lot of castings that I have to look into and research. Alright, well, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you the next time I get some of these in. See ya.